little jealousies can make people act strange.
Oh, sure.
And Bonnie had a thing for Joe. I mean, that's from what I understand. Maybe it was very short-lived, but you know, I was wearing a very sexy dress that night backstage at the show, and when she walked past me, I was standing outside Joe's dressing room, and Joe had just been there, so she probably saw us together. And because I think Bonnie is very much about, you know, achievement and female empowerment versus, you know, attaching yourself to a rock star, which, I mean, let's admit, was kind of what I had done. You know, so I think maybe I just sort of represented something to her that she has justifiable issues with. And to be fair, I was, you know, I mean, it wasn't an inappropriate dress. It was, but it was sexy, and it was Joe's favorite, and it was a little low cut and tight. But she made the cattiest remark as she walked past me that was so stunning and stupefying to me. It just took my breath away. I couldn't quite believe I'd heard her say that. And it was a comment on the way I was dressed and exactly what she thought of it. And when I looked up at her, she's standing at the exit door with her friends, all of whom are mortified and embarrassed of what she just, and trying to find a way out. And they couldn't get past her. And she looked me dead in the eye and said something else to kind of drive it home with a satisfied smirk, and then left. And I was just dumbfounded. And I thought, she's human.
Yeah.
I know I've done something like that in my lowest moments and regret it. So, you know, it's a story worth telling. I mean, I'm sorry. It's, you know, it was a shitty thing to do to someone who was at a low point, and I thought it was funny. So I had to tell that story. Lita Ford, it was much more subtle. It was a much more minor kind of a thing, but she did give me she walked into Joe's dressing room once and was super excited to see him, just let herself right in, and is kind of being gushy, and then sees me and comes to a screeching halt and basically gives me a dirty look, and then just cuts short. I try to introduce myself, and she just kind of cuts me off and I think tells Joe, I'll see you later or something, and just turns around and storms out. And I just thought, I said to Joe, what just happened there? And if he hadn't acted like he didn't know what I was talking about, I might have questioned what I was thinking, which was that it clearly seems like they have a closeness that precludes, she didn't expect him to have a girlfriend. So I don't know if anything happened between them. I don't know if she just had a crush on him, but either she had a thing for him and was not expecting to meet his girlfriend, or they had a little fling, and she was pissed off that he had brought me to that show.